Hello. Hello, sweet summer children. Let me know if the volume is too loud. Although, I'm just going to be silently reading during this stream today. Show your coward. Okay, so, no, this is just... Hi. There's nothing cool going on here. Those of you who are like, oh my god, new setup? No. In the last, 3 hours, redone my whole life, my whole setup? No, untrue. This was just... I normally use the starting soon thingy on a study hall stream. As you know, my kid likes to just burst in and do what she wants because chaos is love. So I have this handy dandy sticky that if you've ever watched Godforged, you know, I put that on top of the camera occasionally if I need to walk away, because that way I don't have to move the camera. I just put a sticky note over it, and then I take it off when I come back, and that way crisis averted. What a cool new setup. I know. So yeah, welcome to my den. It looked like the colors were changing. I know! I was confused about that, actually. I was trying to, once again, confirmation that I need to set up that good, that yummy good camera, so that if I'm like, I just want kind of a moody vibe. I just want I want it to be dark in here, but not dark. I can't do that with a webcam. I can't do that with a webcam. It says you ghost, everything else green, and that's the ambiance that we get. So welcome. Hello. Some people said, hey, for a study hall, you should read manga. I think they were thinking out loud. Not today. No. But I do have manga to read for Manga Pod tomorrow. And my physical copies showed up, and I'm very excited. Obviously, there was the option to pirate it, but I've adored this manga so much that I figured I would just buy the volumes. And they just showed up. They're very pretty. Girl from the Other Side. So we've read 8 volumes of this so far. And so I bought volumes 9, 10, and 11. I read all of 9 before my meeting, and then I said, fuck it. For study hall, I'm going to read the rest of 10 and all of 11. So there we go. I like the difference between this stream and Sam's LOL stream, Yeah, it's, they're very, the quality of the books is really, it's kind of flimsy. I don't know that not in necessarily a bad way, but if you're interested in picking up this manga, the covers are, only slightly thicker than the normal pages, so it has it's just really soft. I don't know, there's an interesting vibe to these books, but if you are, yeah, it's a great manga if you're interested in reading it. Hello everybody who's trickling in. I'm going to be silently reading manga today, so if you have anything that you would like to silently work on, we can all do it together. But yeah, I'm reading The Girl from the Other Side for Manga Pod. It's going to be our 3rd week in a row reading this. We decided to just slam it because we enjoyed it so much, but the manga is about basically a world that's kind of split in two. So there is what's called the inside and the outside, and the inside is sort of representative of general society, and the outside is the rest of the world that's slowly being ravaged by what people are calling a curse. And in the story we follow Shiva, who is this little girl. She's very young. I don't know how old she's supposed to be, probably 5 or 6-ish. She's very little. And she is found in the outside by what are called outsiders, or the corrupted, or the dark children, or there's all kinds of names for them, but they're basically monsters. And a monster finds her, and they live together and have like a very normal sort of life together, like kind of a paternal, like he takes care of her. He's very careful not to touch her because he doesn't want to curse her. But eventually the people on the inside find them, and the other creatures from the outside find them, and what happens then. It's really interesting. It's really well written. It has a really nice, like, kind of spooky fairy tale vibe to it, while also being really sweet. So yeah, I'm on volume 10, and I think they all went on sale. I put them in my cart, and then the next time that I went onto Amazon, it was like, hey, all of those volumes that you were gonna buy are cheaper now. And I was like, maybe I should just buy all of them. Maybe I should just fucking buy all of them then. So I might do that. I might just buy the rest of them because I love it so much and I want to support it. So there we are. Ahem. So let's go. We're gonna start reading. Get cozy. Do whatever you gotta do. I'll occasionally look up at chat. It's very hard not to react to what I'm reading. Bro, what the fuck? We're finally getting answers, bitch. Oh my god. This manga is like generally pretty serious. And at the end they do what you would call 4 which are like comics that are made up of 4 panels going down like this, and they're always so goofy. It's one of the, sometimes mangaka will do this where they'll have like a really serious story and then they'll sort of like goof on their own story in like little mini comics at the end of a volume. Okay. Manga goes by so fast, dude. What the fuck? Physical manga, I don't know what it is. If I'm reading like scanlations, right? It feels like it takes a really long time for me to get through stuff. Physical manga, I blast through so fast. Oh, let me change the study hall. I thought I already changed it. Maybe it didn't save. Today we're reading some manga. Bam. Here, maybe this will help with the moodiness. Dark theme. There we go. I look more like a human now. Who knew? Dark mode was the key. Yes, I use light mode on stuff, okay? Chat. Get off my back. What's happening here? What's going on? Whatever. All right. I think some people said this was the last volume. And I don't know if it... Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, I think this is the last volume. Oh no! Okay, it's fine. If I cry on stream, you can't tell anybody. We're just watching her read. If you want to read along, feel free. If you want to do a thing, feel free. But yes, this is what I'm doing. I'm reading silently on stream and hoping that my room doesn't have ghosts in it. So, if you would like to do your own thing and listen to some jams and occasionally look over and see my face go. I'm also reading that manga right now. It's so good. I think this is the last volume and I'm really upset about it, but last volume fucked me up, man. I'm still dealing with it. Want to say things, I would literally have to mute myself and then rant silently. That seems like a lot of effort, so I'm just gonna keep it to myself. have one chapter left. Yeah, look. It's in the title. I'm reading manga. Yeah. Look. It's just this much left. That's what I'm saying. Manga goes by so fast, dude. I'm sad. I really don't want to read the last chapter. So I'm gonna just sit here for a sec. I'm reading Girl from the Other Side. There are 11 volumes. I bought volumes 9, 10, and 11. And I'm probably gonna buy the rest of it because I liked it that much. But well, who knows? Maybe it'll end in a way where I'm like, you know what? Fuck this manga. One chapter left and somehow they ruin it. Who knows? It's possible. But if you want to... I went on a rant while I muted myself because I didn't want to spoil anybody on it in case they were also reading it, and I'm literally at the end. If you want to hear all the stuff that I ranted, but not on mute, we've got Manga Pod tomorrow around this same time. So... be talking about these volumes. Homie. Can't wait for the rant, dude. Alright. Let's finish up. I might cry again. Who knows? Called Girl from the Other Side. And it's been great. I really love it. Here, I'll put it in the title. There. Last chapter. Here goes. have to reread that chapter. I don't think I understood what happened in that chapter. Not ideal for a final chapter to be confused. Okay, wait. How did the last chapter end? Maybe I'm missing something. No, that's the end. That's the end. That's the end of it. It's the final volume. Like, I think it's it's not that I feel like everything always has to be like that face reads disappointment. Here's my issue is I think I know what happened, but it's not super clear. And at least to me, it's not super clear. And I'm fine with stories where they're like, you don't need to have all the answers. Like, that's true. But like, in this situation, I feel like I kind of do, though. I kind of do need I need one answer, exactly one, in order to move on with my life. And I didn't get it. Unless I really missed something, which is why I went back and reread the last chapter. I still loved it, but I found the final chapter confusing. So it'll be interesting to talk about it on MangaPod and be like, hey, so just me? Yeah, we read Girl from the Other Side. There are 11 total chapters, so I just finished it. And I really loved it. But the end is a bit confusing for me. I don't think I've read Girl's Last Tour, no. MangaPod is tomorrow. It's on Fridays. Around between 8:30 and 9 p.m. GMT. So around the same time the study hall normally starts is when MangaPod happens. So tomorrow we'll be talking about all of it. And Nanny will be back as a guest, so it'll be all four of us, which will be nice. Nani was the guest that we had on MangaPod last week. Nane. She's another VTuber. She's one of Moeka's friends who loves this manga. So. How do I feel? I don't know how I feel. Maybe I just need to sit on this for a while. I don't know how I feel. Huh, okay. This sentence is... Gervais Brightside, remedial psychopomp, swirled his pastis and held it up to the light. So I looked up psychopomp, and it says it's a guide for souls. Wait, oh my god. No, I'm remembering this now. He actually is. No, I remember this. It's all coming back. I read the beginning of this book like months ago, it feels like. I remember now. I'm remembering now. I'm getting that. We're working through it. FYI, the other character in this scene's name is Crepusculus Damarung, which is the most incredible name I've ever read in my life. I know. It's very good. These Greta Helsing books, I adored the first one, and I was so excited to get the last two in the series. And I started this one and then just dropped it to read something else. Was it Gideon? I don't think so. I can't remember what happened, but I read the very beginning. I remember most of the beginning, but God, I completely forgot that this scene even existed. But Vivian Shaw's like really good at writing characters. At the end of the last book, I was like, well, the story itself is pretty simple, but the characters, very good. Very good characters, so... First time in study hall, what usually happens here? Not this. This is normally not what happens. Normally we do a craft project and bullshit about life. Today, I'm reading. I'm creepily reading in silence, which I have not done on a study hall before. But I needed to read the manga for MangaPod, and to be honest, I'm a little low energy, so I was like, maybe I'll just read on stream. And look, not to call you out, but there's over 500 of you in here, so somebody wanted this level of chill. Somebody wanted this. This is everything I hoped it would be. Great. I'll occasionally tell you about the weird shit going on in this book, so. When I was reading the first one on stream, I was like, there's a character that I adore. It's my favorite character by far. And if anything happens to him, I'll kill everyone in this room, right? He has not shown up or been talked about yet at all in this book. And like every other character has. And I'm like, Vivian, bestie, where is my boy? So we'll see. We're only 30 pages in. I'm just, I'm getting a little aggressive on purpose. My second favorite character has been in it since the very beginning, though, so it's fine. It's soothing a wound. This is what I'm reading. Dreadful Company. It's the second book in a trilogy about the descendant of Van Helsing, who is a doctor to supernatural creatures named Greta. And she's a BAMF. I actually really love her. She's a great character. I bought the first one for my mom after you recommended it. Did she read it? Did she like it? I'm so invested now. I hope I didn't steer you in the wrong direction. Here's another word for me to look up. She loved it. Amazing. Oh, luxury. Why didn't you just say that? I think these characters are supposed to come across as like the sort of people that use sort of outdated words. Because like a bunch of these creatures are like, they're as old as time itself. So when I see a word like sybaritism, I'm like, the fuck does that mean? Here's a trope I love. I'm just now realizing it. Here's a trope I love with characters. They're as old as time itself. They don't even need to eat, but they love to eat. I don't know why I love that, but it's a very good trope. Food, too good. Yeah. Aziraphale is calling. Brett, are you still here? The playlist is a constant stream, like a 24-hour stream on YouTube called Anime Lo-Fi Hip Hop Radio. You're welcome. Because my Spotify is currently being utilized by my child. Hi, Brett. I think I know what my character is going to be for phase 3. I just wanted you to know. I'm really attached to an idea and I refuse to get rid of it, so I think I've got it. I'm sort of waiting to solidify shit though, because you're doing dev streams and stuff and I don't want to make a choice and then be like, actually, that was a bad idea. So... End of January 2022. Oh shit. Yeah, Joe and I were talking about like character ideas, and then Joe was like, you know, I feel like shit's gonna be wacky in phase 3 and maybe I should just wait to decide on a character. And I was like, I'm already attached, so I'm probably gonna get really attached to a character ahead of time, but you know, it's fine, it's gonna be adjusted. Skip the page. I was like, we're now talking about a person and we were talking about an object. Incorrect. Something went wrong. Yeah, Brett Ultimus in chat for anybody who watches D&D stuff. Brett runs all of the IO games, which is what Misdemeanor is part of, the pirate game that I'm in. And that's exciting, Brett. Yeah, we got no spoilies, but we got I know who my team is. I know who my group is for phase 3. So oh, nice. I love the music in Monster Train. Dojums, happy 5 years. Thank you so much. Yeah, just like, okay, guys, like, bear with me here. Just imagine this stream, but with like a nice camera and good mood lighting. It would vibe. It would. Right now, to quote the youth, right now I'm serving, you know, early 2010s webcam built into my laptop energy. But imagine if it wasn't that. This camera is great with the right light, but it's the middle of the night now. So. Isn't this just the regular camera? It's a webcam. It's not the nice camera that I have. Call it reading ASMR. I don't think it counts as that. I know that like streams where people read stuff out loud definitely happen. I've noticed not as much on Twitch, but a lot of times on TikTok, people will go live with like a sign that basically says like, I'm working on stuff. If you want to work on stuff together, I'm just going to be quietly working on my own thing and playing music. You know, feel free to leave this up and work on your thing, and, you know, we can all work on it together, which is kind of what the vibe of study hall was always meant to be. No, sorry. Maybe I'm not explaining it properly. This is the same camera I always use, but if it's not daytime, it's dog shit. It needs a bunch of light. So at nighttime, I can't get a not grainy image. It's impossible. Yeah, Erin streamed herself writing. Blam TV, welcome to the Cat Gang. Thank you very much. I am currently reading Dreadful Company by Vivian Shaw, the second book in the Greta Helsing series. Originally, at the start of the stream, we were reading volumes 9, 10, and 11 of Girl from the Other Side, but we finished them very quickly. So now I'm reading a little vampy bullshit, you know? Because why not? What time is it? Yeah, we'll read a little bit longer. Are there actually people in France who just chill in the catacombs? Is this based on a real idea? It's like describing that there's like a whole like group of people who consistently go into the catacombs like for the thrill of it, and sometimes like throw parties and shit. And I was like, really? Interesting. Oh, and the seamless transition into vampire shit. Love it. I understand the like character building value of saying, you know, they went to get this thing done, and yes, it would have cost a lot of money. Good thing they killed that guy instead, right? He got a ring resized and didn't have to pay for it because he murdered the guy who resized it. But then bitch, then who's gonna resize your next ring? You're gonna run out of people. How many underworld like ring resizers are there? They specified this guy is an underworld boy. How many of them are there? Are they like chicky nuggies? You can just get a bunch of them? I doubt it. You gotta be more careful about who you killing. Unreal. Lexi, what's up? Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. I'm mostly silently reading this book and occasionally commenting on things. Hello, welcome everybody. Hello. Is this a raid? Hello, I'm Dodger. On Thursday nights, I do streams called Study Hall. They're normally craft streams, but I'm very low energy tonight and I had some manga to read. So first thing that we read and finished was volumes 9, 10, and 11 of Girl from the Other Side, which I'm trying to decide how I feel about the very end, but overall adored the manga. And this is what I'm reading now. Some good supernatural bullshit. Love it. So there's a vampire who's just making questionable choices, you know, for the value of establishing that like he's a bad bitch, but I don't know. I'm not sure. I would, if later somebody needs to get a ring resized and they find out that that guy's dead, it'll be it will have made it all worth it. I'm obsessed with reading right now. Oh my gosh. I used to be like a voracious reader. Yeah, I'm just so bad. I used to be a voracious reader, and then like a lot of people, I think, stopped reading really once I had to read for school. So as an adult, just in the last like year or so, I've been trying to consistently read a lot more, and it's been nice. I've been reading some good books. So What have you been reading? Monster's fantastic. I still read a lot, but it's all audiobooks. I mean, whatever works, right? I do agree that the vibe of like sitting and reading a book is different from an audiobook, but like you're still ingesting the written word, you know. Yes. So I read the first book of this series a while ago and then started this book almost immediately after and then dropped it. So when I first grabbed this, because I was like, we've got plenty of stream left, I think that I'll just keep reading. I grabbed this so that I could continue it and straight up went back like, what, 4 or 5 pages, because I was like, I don't remember. I don't know what was going on in this book. Where's my phone? There it is. You read multiple books at the same time? I do. I like slowly make my way through lots of books at the same time. I have this one, and then Harrow the Ninth, and then the second Artemis Fowl book, because I read those when I was a kid and I'm trying to like go back to them. And then the Murderbot books. I'm reading the first Murderbot book still. I still haven't finished it. I'm like almost done with it. It's literally like what, a couple hundred pages. Like it's so short and I just can't get through it for some reason. Artemis Fowl, what a throwback. I know. And the same with Murderbot, and I don't know why. It's not that I don't like it. I do like it. Just for some reason I'm having trouble just like getting through it. And I don't know why. But I have read Gideon the Ninth, and I've started Harrow the Ninth. So yeah, those of you who came over on the raid, what's up? I'm gonna be reading for the next like 10 minutes or so, and then I think I'm gonna head to bed, so join me for the next 10 minutes, and then I'll send you somewhere else lovely, or I'll try. Which means, yes, I will not be sending you to my husband, who is currently, I believe, screaming at League of Legends. So not the vibe. Not the right vibe. Right. He killed the guy. Right. I got upset. Okay, here we go. Oop. Hi. I'm streaming. What's up? Okay. It's my husband. He's cute. Were you just coming up to say hi? Yeah. Oh, that's sweet.
Also,
Yes.
my stream starts at 9 a.m. tomorrow.
9 a.m.? Okay. So,
That's when it comes out.
are you going to bed now?
I'm going to bed in 3 hours.
Okay.
I'll be fine.
Okay. It's fine. The door doesn't shut right now. Oh my God, was he able to shut it? What the fuck? I swapped to BRB really quickly because if that was my kid, um, just for privacy's sake. Endwalker, like, pre-gaming starts tomorrow, and Sam was like, oh, are you gonna be doing Endwalker tomorrow? And I was like, no. She's like, what? Why not? You don't have to do story stuff. You could just, like, you could start, like, leveling a class or something. I was like, no, I'm okay. I'll wait for Thierry. And he was like, okay, well, just FYI, I will be streaming it as soon as it starts. So it's like, okay. That's why he was like, so my stream tomorrow will start at 9 a.m. And I was like, doubt. Doubt, but okay. This book is establishing this guy as such a fucking edgelord. It's actually really funny. Corvin, who had been christened something rather different in a previous phase of his existence, liked red things and expensive things. Most of his clothing was either black or shades of red, from burgundy to crimson. He went heavily in for velvet and embroidery and leather. Where the walls of his lair were stacked with bones, they were hung with red and violet silks and brocades, and his furniture tended toward the heavy, dark Victorian. Tonight he was in a fetching ensemble consisting of leather trousers and a dark red velvet shirt, accessorized with tall boots, and his black hair hung unbound halfway down his back. Very black, and he would need to have his roots touched up in the next week or so. But in the candlelight, the contrast between the hair and his pale skin looked appropriately stark. Whether or not his long hair suited him was not a question anyone wished to discuss. Like, rounding it off that way, like, really lets the reader know that it's, like, we know. We know what this guy sounds like. Yeah, they're great. Like, the descriptions of the character, you really love the characters. That's what shines in these books. Ooh, I think I see the beginning threads of drama. Just a little side wink to the reader. Ooh. Yeah, stares at the fourth wall. Oh. Someone in chat is having a heartache because she's bending the book. Look. It's my book. So, yeah, I bend. All of this will be fucked up by the time I'm done. Oh, famous last words. Someone in a book is like, I'm sure that would be fine. It's not. You know when a character just like completely reminds you of another character, and no matter what you do, you can't imagine this character looking like anything but the character that you associated them with? I'm having that issue with a character that is in these books. There's a character named Varney who's like an old vampire, but he's like the quintessential like vampire trope where he's just broody and sad and like, you know, what am I even alive for? Right? Like, just slept for hundreds of years because he didn't know what else to do with himself, sort of shit. And just he's that character, right? I cannot imagine him as anything other than Alucard from Castlevania. I can't imagine him looking like anything else. I can't imagine him looking like anything because Alucard is so just like broody and sad all the time. And that's all I can imagine. That's who Varney is for me. It's just Alucard. Mellifluous. What does that word mean? I assume it's like melodic. It's something like that probably. Pleasingly smooth and musical to hear. Great. There we go. Another new word. Book was upside down. Don't worry about it. It's the second in a trilogy, so don't just buy this book. You'll miss out. Perfect timing. The beginning of chapter 3. Goodness. Well, I want to read more, but I'm not going to. Why is study hall at midnight? It's just a night stream for me. And that's that. It's the end of the stream so that I can go to bed. Dreadful Company is the second book. If you look for Dr. Greta Helsing novels, I'm trying to remember what the first one's called. Strange Practice is the first one. Strange Practice I adored. I've only read 2 chapters of this one so far, but it's good so far. This one is very vampire heavy, which I used to read a lot of vampire books, so the tropes that are like being goofed on are really funny to me. And then the last one is like mummies, I think. Grave Importance is the last one. But yeah, there are 3. So, really loved the first one. I would definitely recommend it. Thanks for hanging out with me while I read, guys. Okay, let's read this off and then I should also... Oopsies. Oh, he's actually playing Pokemon. I'm still not sending you to Sam. Who's doing art? Somebody doing art? Art streams are normally pretty chill. Oh, maybe we can go say hi to Dan. Super Dan'l. He's doing some animation. Okay, let's see. Beatrice, thank you for the 53 months. Zenzia for the 56. Iris Laughter for the 56 as well. Saiyan Adam for the 64. Dr. John for the 57. Potato for the 56. Lots of 56s. What's that all about? Swanky Tiger for the 9. Happy Twitch baby. Dojums for the 60. Happy 5 years. Again, thank you very much. Happy anniversary. I appreciate it. Blam TV, again, welcome to the Cat Gang. Thank you very much. Willard Mittens, thank you for the 58. Lexi, thank you again for the raid. Yang Yang for the 25. Mr. Keldrin for the 19. Nap That Cat and Run for the 40. Jin Car for the 2 years. Happy anniversary. Thank you very much for the support and love. Stream Gremlin, thank you for the 62. And Keen Cat for the 38. Okay. Go say hi to Dan. He's doing some animating. He's lovely. I will be streaming tomorrow if you would like to come hang out. I'll be here 1 p.m. GMT. But in the meantime, I'm going to go sleep. Thank you all very much for watching. Bye-bye.